Good morning children. I hope class 8's children are watching this video. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 3, and that is square and square roots. And before this I hope we have completed exponents, and you must have completed all the things, exercise and each and every question you must have done. And if till now those who have not done, again it is requested you complete your notebook, and each and every question you must solve, and that must be there in your notebook. So, today we are going to start squares and square roots. So, let us start. Here you have squares and square roots. The square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. The square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. For a given number x, suppose a number you have x, the square of x is x into x and denoted by x square. Suppose square of number is what? The square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. If any number you have, suppose you have number x, the same number if you are multiplying with the same number, the product of the same number itself, if it is getting multiplied, then what you get? X to the power 2, and that is called x square. So, square of a number is the product of the number, square of a number is the product of the number itself. For a given number x, suppose you have a given number x, the square of x will be x square. In the same way, suppose if any number, if you are keeping 4 square, means what? 4 into 4, and that is 16, and we say that the square of 4 is 16. The square of 4 is 16. In the same way, 9 square means 9 into 9, and that is 81, and we say that the square of 9 is 81. Then you have perfect square. A natural number is called a perfect square or a square number if it is the square of some natural number. Suppose here you see, we know that 1 is equal to 1 square, 4 is equal to 2 square, 9 is equal to 3 square, 16 is equal to 4 square, 25 is equal to 5 square, and so on. Thus, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. are perfect squares. Here you see 1 square you get 1, then 2 square you get 4, 3 square you get 9, 4 square you get 16. So, these numbers what you are getting 1, 4, 9, 16, these numbers are called perfect square, because if two numbers, same number is getting multiplied and as a product you are getting the number. So, these numbers are called perfect square. So, 4 will be called the perfect square of 2, 9 is perfect square of 3, 16 is perfect square of 4, 25 will be the perfect square of 5, and so on. A perfect square number is always expressible as the product of pairs of equal factors. This is very important. A perfect square, if any number you have a perfect square, if it is said that number is perfect square, it means that must be expressible as the product of pairs of equal factors. It means, suppose you have, if we say that 25 is a perfect square, it means this must be expressed in such a way that the pairs of equal factors should be there. Pairs of equal factors means factors of 5 are 5 and 5. Factors of 25 is 5 into 5. That so 25 has been expressed as the product of pairs of equal factors. So, any number if that is expressible as the product of pairs of equal number, then that will be called perfect square, otherwise not. Suppose you have 36, so this can be expressed as 6 into 6. 81, this can be expressed as 9 into 9. 100 can be expressed as 10 into 10. So, these numbers will be called perfect square. It means any perfect square if it is there, that can be expressed as the product of pairs of equal factors, pairs of equal factors you can see. First example you see, each 196 a perfect square? If so, find the number whose square is 196. So, first of all you need to find out, is it a perfect square? 196 a perfect square? And if it is a perfect square, find the number whose square is 196. So, for getting, or if you want to know the number is a perfect square or not, we need to do prime factorization. Already you have learned prime factorization. So, you factorize this 196. So, just you see 196 you have, just you start dividing by smallest prime number, 2 9 ja 18, 2 8 ja 16, 2 4 ja 8 and 2 9 ja 18, 7 7 ja 49, 7 1 ja 7. So, what you got? This 196 is equal to, here you see 2 into 2 into 7 into 7, 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. Now, this can be written as 2 into 7 into 2 into 7, or can be written as, here you see 14 into 14. So, this number 196 has been expressed as the product of equal numbers. So, here you see 14 into pair of equal numbers, pairs of numbers, here you see 14 into 14 is equal to 196. So, this you could have written in this way also. Suppose this 2 into 2 into 7 into 7 can be written as 2 square into 7 square. Like this also it can be written, but finally what you got? 14, this can be written as 2 into 7 whole square, and that will be 14 square, it means 14 into 14. Either way you write, but lastly this 96 can be expressed as the pair of the equal factor, the product of the pair of the equal factor. Here you see 196 can be written as 14 into 14. So, 196 first of all is a perfect square, and this is the perfect square of 14. Here you see 196 can be expressed as a product of pairs of equal factors, 196 is a perfect square, also 196 is equal to, in the same way this has been written you see. Hence, 14 is the number whose square is 196. Second example you have, show that 1764 is a perfect square. Find the number whose square is 1764. Again the same thing is required to be done. You need to find out 1764 is a perfect square or not, and for that what you need to do? Prime factorization. So, if you are factorizing 1764, what you will get? 2 8 ja 16, 2 8 ja 16, 2 2 ja 4, 2 4 ja 8, 2 4 ja 8, 2 1 ja 2, 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12 and 3 7 ja 21, 3 4 ja 12 and 3 9 ja 27, 7 7 ja 49 and 7 1 ja 7. So, finally, you got 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. It means 2 square into 3 square into 7 square. It means 2 into 3 into 7 whole square. It means 2 3 ja 6 and 6 7 ja 42 square. It means this number 1764 is a perfect square of 42. This 1764 is a perfect square of 42. Next example you have. Okay, let's see next example. Here you have, show that 6292 is not a perfect square. So, either this is a perfect square or not. Prime factorization is required to be done. So, here you see, you do prime factorization 6292. Start with prime number smallest, 2 3 ja 6, 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8, 2 6 ja 12, 2 1 ja 2, 2 5 ja 10 and 2 7 ja 14, 2 3 ja 6. Here you see this will be divisible by 11, 11 1 ja 11, 4 you have, it became 47, 11 4 ja 44, 3 you have remained 3 and this 3 33. So, 11 3 ja 33, 11 1 ja 11, 3 33 it became, 11 3 ja 33 and 13 1 ja 13. So, this number 6292 can be expressed as 2 into 2 into 11 into 11 into 13. So, now you have pairs of equal factors. Here you see 2 into 2, 11 into 11. So, this can be written as 2 square into 11 square into 13. But here you can see 13 square you have not got. It means this is not a perfect square. So, it can be written clearly 6292 is not a perfect square. Okay, next example you see, by what least number should 3675 be multiplied to get a perfect square number? So, this is very simple. You need to find out by what least number should this number be multiplied to get a perfect square. So, if you want to know perfect square number, again prime factorization is required. So, first you do prime factorization and then you see. So, 3675 you divide by 5, 5 7 ja 35, 5 3 ja 15 and 5 5 ja 25, 5 1 ja 5, 5 4 ja 20, 5 7 ja 35 and 7 2 ja 14, 7 1 ja 7 and 7 3 ja 21. So, 3675 can be expressed as 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 3, or it can be written as 5 square into 7 square into 3. Now, you see here you have pair of equal factors, but this pair you do not have, pair of 3 you do not have. So, you need to find out by what least number should this number be multiplied to get a perfect square. So, here if you would have this 3, this number would be the perfect square. If this would become pair, then this number would become perfect square. So, we need to multiply this number by 3, so that this will become a perfect square number. So, you can write clearly 3 is required to be multiplied by multiplied with the given number to make it a perfect square number. This will be your answer, and you can find out also what will be the new number. New number will be what? 5 square into 7 square into 3 square. So 5 7 is 35 and 3 5 is 15, 15 7 is 105 square. So this will be your this number will become the perfect square of 105. So find out the square of 105, that will be the new number. Okay, next example you see. By what list number should 6300 be divided to get a perfect square number? Same thing is required to be done over here also. 6300 is required to be factorized. So 3 2 is 6, 3 1 is 3, 3 7 is 7 1 is 7, 5 2 is and 5 4 is 20, and this can be written as 2 2 is 4 or 2 1 is 2. So 6300 can be expressed as 3 into 3 into 7 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2, or this can be written as 3 square into 5 square into 2 square into 7. So now you see pair of equal factors you have got over here, but one number you have 7, it is not having pair. So 7 is alone. It means if you are dividing this number, you have 3 square into 5 square into 2 square into 7. If you are dividing this number by 7, so this number will become the perfect square. So clearly your answer will be what? This number 6300 is required to be divided by 7 to make it perfect square. So answer can be written, hence seven is by 7 6000, you can write, hence 6300 is required to be divided by 7 to make it a perfect square. And new number if you want to find out, you can find out by this 3 into 5 into 2 square is, it means 5 3 is 15, 2 is 30, 30 square, it means 900. This will be your answer. Okay, next example you see. Example we don't have, I think rest of the things you should be able to do yourself. If you have any other thing left, we have exercise, and in exercise few questions are there that is directly related with your solved examples, and that is why I have not taken. Question number 5 I have taken, find the largest number of 2 digits which is a perfect square. What you need to find out, find the largest number of 2 digits, largest 2 digit number you need to find out, and which is a perfect square. It means your number should be in between 10 to 99. So in between 10 to 99 you need to find out the number which is a perfect square. How we will find out? Just you see, If you are squaring 2, you get 4. So, this is one digit number. 3 square is 9, one digit number. 4 square is 16, two digit number, but this is smallest one. So, now you multiply, find out the square and you see 5 square is equal to 25, 6 square is equal to 36, 7 square is equal to 49, 8 square is equal to 64, 9 square is equal to 81, 10 square is equal to 100. So, 100 is what? 3 digit number. So, just before 100 you are getting a number 81 and which is a perfect square. Just before 100 you are getting 81 and that is a perfect square of 9. So, your answer will be 81. 81 is the perfect square of 81 is the largest number of 2 digit which is a perfect square. 81 is the largest number, you can write, is the largest number which is a perfect square of 2 digits, and this will be your answer. So, like this you need to find out. Suppose if 3 digit number you have, what you need to do? Again you just you guess. Suppose you are multiplying 20 into 20, just you see in new page. Suppose you have 3 digit, you have to find out 3 digit number you have to find out. Then what you need to do? Suppose you multiply 20 into 20 means 20 square will be what? 400. 30 square will be 900. Then if you are, see 3 digit number already you have got. So, 31 square if you are doing, what you will get? 31 into 31, this you multiply 31 into 31, it will be 31, 3 1 ja 3 and 3 3 ja 9. It will be 961. 32 square if you are taking, 32 square, 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja 6, 3 2 ja 6 and 3 3 ja 9. You see 4, 12 and 10, 1024. It means this is what? This is 4 digit number. So, just before this number a perfect square you are getting 961. So, this is the perfect square of largest 3 digit number. Suppose you see this is a perfect square of 31. It means, as you had question here, find the largest number of 2 digits. So, if your question would be find the largest number of 3 digits which is a perfect square. So, in 3 digit which is a perfect square is 961, because if you are multiplying 31 and 31 you are getting 961, and just after this 32 if you are squaring 32 or square of 32 is 1024 and that is 4 digit number. So, this will be your answer 961 for 3 digit. So, in this way rest of the question, very few questions are there that is related to your solved examples. You try to solve first solved examples and then you come to exercise and try to complete each and every question. So, next day we will discuss next topic. Till then, thank you.